Right, so Karina asks, saying that, good evening, Achan. What happens if at some point of the 3 months one break their vows? So, so basically, if possible, do not break it. Yeah? And if necessary, then you have a choice. So, like the monks, there is an exception that during this vassa time of a 3 months retreat, 7 days can travel to other place. Basically, they can stay 6 nights in other temples in relation to the specific reasons. One of the reasons is if parents are sick and in danger, then the monk can travel to let them know that this is a danger and you should move on. Or if there is a dispute between the communities, then monks can travel and to settle the dispute. Or if the monk's ordination is going on, then again, any sangha acts or community acts going on to be a participant, and then you can go. And also, if someone, the faithful devotee, invites to another city, then again one can go to the city and spend night over there. But they have to come back by 7 days. But those days, 7 days, would be a very, very long time, because they have to walk or use the oxen carts. They're traveling one city to another, so that's why 7 days were given. But nowadays 7 days is very long. You can travel so far in 7 days, even going to far east and come back within the 7 days. So that's 7 days been a long, very, very long time for this time with vassa. And in terms of if someone cannot make it, right? If a monk cannot come back within the 7 days, then that counts as a breaking the vows. And once one has broke the vows, then he will not be able to be he is not qualified to accept the katina robe. At the end of the vassa, there will be a celebration of the robe offering, and he won't be one of the candidates to receive the robes. Okay, so he has broken the vows. So that's why he won't be able to perform so-called invitation ceremony, because he had broke the vows. And when he cannot perform the invitation ceremony, then he won't be a candidate to be observed or receiving the katina robe that the devotees have faithfully offered to the community of the sangha. So this is the consequences of it. And they have to at the end of the 3 months, they have to confess that their venerable sirs, due to this reason and that reason, I was unable to continue to fulfill this 3 months time, so would you please accept my offenses, and will try not to do in the future. And then the venerable monks would take that as a consideration and will accept him, but he still won't be allowed to attend the invitation ceremony, and he won't be a candidate, one of the candidates to receive the katina robe. Right? And saying the katina or candidate for the katina robe, what happens is that in order to be a qualified one who is going to receive the robe, the robe that the faithful devotee is going to offer, there are certain qualifications that has to fulfill. So one of it is the 3 months continuously fulfilling, and the second is he has attended the invitation ceremony, and he is in this way he will be a qualified. But in case of there are so many other monks living, then all the monks, those who have qualified, those who have fulfilled the ceremony, they hold the 3 months vows and then invitation ceremony, so-called pavarana, then they all are qualified candidates. So the robe that the faithful devotees has offered, this offering robe is not to the individual monks, those who are living in the temple. So this robe will be offered to the community of the monks, and then once the faithful devotees have offered it to the community, and this community of the monks would decide that who will be receiving this robe, and they will check that who has fulfilled these the qualifications, and then after that, and then who is most needed one, then he will be given that robe as the offering from the community. So that's why the robe offering in the end of the vassa, the Katina robe ceremony, taken as one of the great offering time, because first the community of the faithful devotees offering it to community of the monks, and then a community of the monks will democratically choose one person or one candidate to be offering to be eligible to receive this robe. So this robe become a very purified one, and as a result, and once the community has decided, then it will be offered it to that monk. So if one monk has broken these vows, then he won't be a candidate to receive that pure the robe that is faithfully offered by the faithful devotees. So this is the monk's way. And whereas if as a lay followers, those who have made the vows, or suppose you have made a vows that this 3 months time I'm going to do this, and then and somehow you cannot fulfill, then again it's your ways to deal with that or reconcile with it, that because of this or that I am not able to do that, but I will try in the future. Okay, so this is how you can do. So I hope I have answered you, Karina, for your question